Hey, what is up? I got here Fatal Frame 3. If you don't know, I played the first and second one last year. They're on the channel. Check the playlist if you want to check those out first. And yeah, but I've been enjoying the series. This is one of the few old series of survival horror games that I never played. So it took a long time to get to this one. I do apologize for the few people that watched the previous ones. We're just gonna get right into it. Fatal Frame 3, The Tormented. Let's go normal.
Right? Should we get going?
I heard this house was haunted. Too bad it's not.
Rumors are just rumors. I'm gonna load these up.
I heard a whisper.
You? Where am I?
Alright, we're in it. Okay, left stick. D-pad does nothing. Can move the flashlight a bit with the right stick. Just check the menus. Got a map, tools. Professional camera, camera used for work. Ray prefers slightly older cameras. Alright, here we go. See what we gotta deal with here. So after this, if you don't know how I'm playing this, just think of how I'm playing it. Fatal Frame 4 is on the PlayStation Store, same with 5, so I will buy those. I kept waiting for PlayStation to bring the old games like they've been doing for a while now to like PlayStation Plus, but I waited long enough. So yeah, we're here. And after this is beat, I don't know when I'll play Fatal Frame 4. Probably in the next month or so, because there's some games coming out this month that I just want to play on my own time. So the first two games I really liked. Yeah, this is one of the series. I was saying, this is one of the few series, like, survival horror games that I never played. There are a few others. What's that? There's that game with that woman and the dog. There's another one, Rule of Rose. Or is that the same game? I don't know. And there's some other game, like the game From Software made. They made it like a survival horror game, I think. There's a few that I haven't played back that were released back then. I have to get used to the camera controls again. I haven't played this in a while. So I can move with the right stick around, and I can move the camera around with the left stick. This is where I saw that guy. You really can't interact with anything. I guess I'm just supposed to go the way the ghost was. Or whoever that was. Oh, I can go in here. Oh man. Totally wasted. Crap. Well, that sucks. Well, if I missed something over there, it's gone now. Hello. Oh no, I missed you. I gotta be ready.
Forgive me.
Stay away, stay away. Where am I going? There's nothing in here. Ah! Okay. So that did not work. Sorry, just testing the buttons.
Stay here forever.
No. Go away, child. You're dead. That was kind of disrespectful. I apologize.
Stay here forever.
Oops. My bad. Cannot save right now. Is that you?
Wait! They're still
something I need to say.
Yeah, that's you. Oh god, he's weirdo. Oh god.
Are you okay?
Oh, it was nothing.
Is that the mansion from the first game? And there's the title card.
This place is...
Hour 1, the sign. There's a space close to the floor with jars in it. It's dark and I can't really see inside. Yo. Back then, seeing this on a PlayStation 2, you'd be freaking out like, holy crap, it's the future. Barely see that nowadays. There's a large door in the entry hall. This could be the entrance to the manor. Hanging on both sides of the door, there are candles that burn with a blue flame. I don't really remember, but maybe this is how I got in here. Right now, the doors are firmly closed. The fence gate is locked with a padlock. There's a small door on the other side. The lock is engraved with a notched arrow design. There's some old chests, some straw, matting spread on the floor. The drawers are shut tight and can't open them. It must be swollen moisture. Old shelf, nothing in it. Just against the wall of the passageway, there's some candles and things on the inside. If I remember right, the items don't really show, like, laying anywhere. You really have to search everything to find something. There's something inside the drawer, like this. You can select this item in the item menu. Okay, got some health. So we got right or left? Thank you, creepy child. Okay, what if I go this other way? There are bars on the wall by my feet and cold air is blowing in from the other side. It looks like there's another corridor like this one on the other side of the wall. Missed it. Damn it. I could see into the next room through a latticed window and an alcove wall. What am I staring at? Alright. Do I have my map? Yes. Picture of you. Picture of you I took on my work assignment to the abandoned house. Was you there inside that manor? The surface of the folding screen is peeling and the colors have faded. It must be pretty old. Ooh, what's this? There's a piece of paper or something on the floor. Memo in shaky hand. It's not my fault. I didn't choose to survive. Survivor's guilt. The alcove is decorated with a small image of a hanging scroll. It looks like there was originally a landscape painting on the scroll, but not much is left of it now. There's a clock on the wall. Okay, I'm not gonna try and read everything, just probably stuff that's important. This is where I saw the ghost. Sealed by some strong power. Well, on our way to the other side. On top of the barrel is a stone the size of a human head. There's a small smell of dye. Maybe someone has been dyeing something here. Oh. Gotcha. Got 1,000 for that one. Ghost is like, here. Go get him, tiger. The camera obscura. Something is reflecting light. It's an old-fashioned bellows camera, some kind of occult markings and chased metal cover. The whole body still looks like to be in good condition. This is some old-fashioned writing carved on the back. Camera obscura. Maybe that's the name of the camera. Basic function and shoot instructions added to file. You can consult the file screen by choosing file in the start menu. Alright. We on it. We got our save point here. Just ignore that on top left. I have 3,500 points. Alright. Can't upgrade any lenses yet. Okay, I can switch between films while in the camera mode. That's good to know. Because this, you can use the fight. This has no, like, I think, no, like, it can't kill the ghosts. The ones that fight you. At least that's what I'm thinking. But we are gonna do that. There's a ladder that I want to go to. There's that door too. This one's locked as well. Bellflower design. peephole has been opened in the wall. The sound seems to be coming from there. Stand in front of the hole and press X button to have a look through it.
Stay back. Go away.
Bye. Door panels are torn and I can see into the room. It's a big room and several lights seem to be burning, but it's dark in the corners and hard to see.
Don't want to see anymore.
That's the one that attacked us, I think. Did I just go in a circle? I did.
Where did he go?
Oh, we gotta fight. The explanation of battle controls has been added to the files. Okay, I got you. Ah, okay. Oh, jeez. trying to get the full attack here. Okay. Sorry, kid, you don't got a mom anymore.
If only I died too. It's not my fault that I'm the only one that survived.
You're the one from earlier.
I didn't survive because I wanted to. I had no choice. If I had just argues, I would have. I didn't survive because I wanted to. I had no choice. So if I had died with everyone else, yes, if I had died with everyone else, then I would.
Are you all right?
Other one.
Let me sleep forever.
Ray? Is everything okay? I heard you cry out. I was worried. You've been having so many nightmares lately.
What? I'm fine.
But
I just had a bad dream.
Was it all just a dream? Anyway, I better get up. The tattooed woman. The bruise appears. Notebook. During the course of the game, when you find new information, it will be recorded in the notebook. When there is a new entry in the notebook, the title will appear in the top right. You can access the notebook from the menu. Okay. So we got the bruise appears. I felt a sharp pain in my shoulders when I woke up. For a moment I thought I could see some kind of bruise on my skin, but when I looked again there was nothing there. Was it just a dream? Location, the abandoned house. I wasn't motivated enough to find much about the place before I went. About all I knew was that it was supposed to be haunted. What was behind the strange daydream vision I had in that house in the snow? Was I just worn out, still scarred by the accident? Or are the rumors true? Was he really there? The Manor of Sleep. The ruined house I wandered in my dream the night I got back after my vision on that assignment. Something about it reminded me of the haunted house where I saw you. It seemed too real to be a dream. Daydreams, visions, maybe I'm just tired. You! My fiancé. He was an editor who worked on books of folklore, philosophy, and anthropology. Miku! She's from the first game. Miku Hinasaki, younger sister to Yu's best friend. She lives with me now and works as my assistant. Hold on. There we go. There's more. We met as students. He was the opposite of me in every way. Quiet and kind, like gently falling rain. Like a soft shower that washes everything clean. He passed away 2 months ago in an accident caused by my careless driving. Miku! I haven't met her brother. You told me she had lost a relative in an accident. Oh, you told me. She helps me out in all kinds of ways, not just with work. She's cheerful and hardworking. If not for her, I don't know how I would have made it through after you passed away. That's our Miku. The tattooed woman. The woman who appeared in my daydream of the manor, her whole body covered in blue tattoos. She came closer and I ran away before I knew what was happening. All I remember is an intense fear. I could still feel her cold stabbing fingers on the back of my shoulder where she touched me. It's hard to believe it was only a dream. And mother and daughter. The mother and child who appeared in my dream in old-fashioned kimonos. They were looking for someone, calling out in sad voices to him. Who could they be? And that's everything. Guess this is our home. Hold on, let me read this. Old shelf are photography books and newspapers. What'd you say about Miku? God damn it, I didn't read that part. I used to enjoy using this camera back in the days when I used to take pictures for fun. There are several handmade scented candles on top of the desk. Miku made them. She probably made them especially with me in mind, but for that reason I can't bring myself to light them. And so they just sit here, unlit and unused. On the desk are a sketchbook and an appointment book Miku made for me to keep track of all my work assignments. Squeezed into the corner of the page is a handwritten note, written warning. Don't work too hard. Maybe I have been working too hard since that day, but that's the way I prefer it right now. Pieces of my work are pinned up on the wall. There are more scenery shots now than there used to be. I don't feel ready yet for projects that involve taking pictures of people. My clothes are thrown carelessly in the closet. I've never been a tidy person unless I made a real effort. Things soon get like this. Miku must not have seen it in here yet. She would have never left it in this state. Everyone needs a Miku in their life. A bright colored roll down. Miku picked it up and brought it for us the other day.
Good morning, Ray.
Hi, Miku. This is Miku's room. Even if this is my house, I don't really like to go into her room without permission. I know Miku wouldn't care at all, though. Well, if she doesn't... Damn it. Won't let me in. Oh, use room. Ever since the accident, I try not to come in here unless I have a good reason. Okay. Good morning, Ray. It looks like it's going to rain all day today, too. You don't have to work so much this week, so why don't you try to relax? Ray, you've been working too much lately. You were woken up by a bad dream this morning. Not to mention what happened when we were out collecting data the other day. Anyways, let's try to take it easy today. That reminds me, there was a letter. It's addressed to you. Kai. Dear you. Sorry for not writing for so long. How are things with your fiancé? I'm continuing my investigation of the urban legend. Like I thought, my niece's symptoms bear many similarities to the strange disease associated with the urban legend. I think most of the story is groundless rumor, but I've heard there was a psychiatric study done. If you have it, I'd like to see it. Maybe it'll provide a clue. I'm taking a break from all my other work to devote myself to studying the urban legend. I'd like your help. According to the documents I've studied, that camera I sent you is apparently a rare camera obscura. Given where I found it, it may have some connection to the missing people in the urban legend. If you hear anything, please tell me. Regards, Kai. Does Kai not know that you is not here? It's from Kai Akamura. Amakura. He's written several times before. Have you still not told? Yeah. What's up, Ray? Camera obscura. I wonder if it would be in Yu's room. Well, now's a good reason to go in his room. And here's Harry Potter's room. The storage space under the stairs is full of old newspapers and magazines. Oh, kitty! In the corner is an ornamental potted plant. I don't care about the plant. Looking after it is Miku's job. Come to think of it, Miku looks after just about everything in the house these days. What about the kitty? Oh, we don't care about the cat. We decided against having a TV in our rooms, and brought a bigger one for the living room instead. Hardly watch it at all these days. Man, big old frickin' CRT TVs. Those are wild. Nice hair, Miku. A light drizzle has been falling for several days. There's something comforting about the sound of rain and the way it seems to envelop the whole house and everything in it. The shelf is where I keep my old video cassettes and books. This leads to the hallway, or the front area, the foyer. I can see my face reflected in the mirror above the wash basin. Maybe I've lost a little weight again. There's no one in the bath. Even when I'm busy, I like to soak in the tub every day. Recently, though, I've just been taking showers. Miku takes care of washing the clothes, too. It's a real help. I've never been good at housework. She's been complaining these past few days that she can't hang the clothes out to dry because of the rain. Use altar. You. As well as cushions and bedding, the closet is full of Yu's old books, still where he left them when we first moved in. I never looked inside them. I guess they must be something to do with his work. Oh, my red room? This cardboard box, plastic bottles, all those fluid stuff. It's blah 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 blah. It's supposed to be a storeroom really, but they put a sink in it so I could develop my pictures here. This box I keep my films and printing papers. I don't have any film I can develop now. I knocked on the toilet door, but looks like no one's inside. Miku's low-heeled shoes are under the shoe rack. If we cleared away used shoes, there would be plenty of room for all the Mikus. The front door is kept locked. Since that day, I don't leave the house unless I have to work. Alright. Think we got the tour? Kitty, where'd you go? From here you can look across the counter and see the whole of the living room, the real mom's eye view. Tableware is kept here inside the cupboard. Used things are kept clean here too. Stuck to the refrigerator door on my work schedule and calendar within the supermarket discount days marked on it. Posted notes with recipes on them. Miku cooks all the meals. She used to enjoy doing chores around the house. I don't know what I'd do without her really. Give Miku a hug, man. Go hug her right now. This is the dishwasher I bought for Miku. I thought it would make life easier for her, but she hardly ever seems to use it. Lacquerware and fragile plates damage easily if you wash them in the machine, she says. Large oven, burner stove. I was determined to get the most out of it when we moved in, but in fact I have not used it at all except for boiling water or fixing a simple meal. This feels more like Miku's place than mine. Kitty? I know. Hold on. Where are you? Miku, where's the cat? Okay, so the cat must be upstairs. There you are. What's up? Just in case I die, they know who to give the house to and my cat. There was something about some sort of camera obscura that you owed, written in that letter. The camera obscura, could it be the same camera I saw in my dreams?
Ray, may I help you with something?
Oh, I just wanted to ask you.
these photos are the same. There it is. On the shelf are a letter and a camera similar to the one I saw in my dream. It looks like the letters from Kai. Dear you, during my research on the Manor of Sleep urban legend, I finally made it to a certain deserted village lost even from the map. I found this camera in a huge abandoned house near the village. That's the village from, I think that's the village from 2. My niece Mio, when Mayu disappeared, she caused you a lot of trouble, so you probably remember her. Saw this camera and she was scared stiff. I wonder if it reminded her of the unspeakable incident. Mio's from 2, right? Mio and Mayu? Yeah, the sisters. I haven't played it in a couple months, sorry. From now, I'd like you to take care of the camera. You know what you know about antiques, so could you look it over for me? I think you'll be able to reach me for a bit, but I don't think you'll be able to reach me for a bit, but I'll contact you, so let me know what you find then. Regards, Kai. Could this camera be the same? Yeah. And there it is. We need the film for it. There's an old film inside the camera obscura. Musty film. This film looks pretty old, but it doesn't seem to have been spoiled by being exposed that well. What could be on it? I wonder if I can develop it in that darkroom. There are typed and handwritten letters on the desk, along with several books. I've hardly touched anything in here since that day. I just can't bring myself to tidy everything away. There's a notebook left out on top of the desk. Perhaps somebody was in the middle of working. On the urban legend. Many of the urban legends classified as Lost Village are modeled on real incidents, such as the village was ruined when one villager massacred the others. There are often an amalgamation of well-known actual incidents, legend, and oral tradition. Settings such as the isolated mountain village or bygone customs like night trysts or ceremonies often act to trigger the incidents themselves, and these in turn become the motif for urban legends. The reason for the popularity of urban legends may lie in the notion of the view of the country from the city, or the modern bias toward the ancient. To people in the modern city, the village is the wilderness, and those who live there are different. Perhaps that scorn or fear finds expression in the urban legend. For that reason, the setting of the legend must be the isolated mountain village. Further, bygone customs are attractive elements that end up acting to provoke the incident. As a case in point, there is the story about the area around the Minakami Dam where Mayu went missing. The Lost Village. In the mountains of the Minakami area, there was once a massacre in the so-called Lost Village. Years ago, on the night of a certain festival, there was a great massacre and the village disappeared from the map. Only one woman survived. If you walk in the forest where the village once lay, there is a small guardian statue, and if you continue, you will come to the shrine gate that forms the entrance to the village. If you should pass through the gate, you will never return. The night of the massacre continues in this village where day will never again break, and a woman's horrific laugh rings through the village. Next, we have the Manor of Bizarre Murders, where the same tragedy recurs. Oh, this is the Himuru Mansion from the first one. Its scale is smaller, but generally speaking, it resembles a pattern of the village, and it is made up of elements based on true incidents. Below is an example of this. It has to do with Mafayu's disappearance. The House of Mutilation. In the mountain area of Himuru, there remains a manor where years ago there was said to be a massacre. There have always been vanishings in the nearby forest, and many of the spirited away are said to end up in the manor. Their corpses have been found with both hands, legs, and heads severed off. One more example in this seemingly related Manor of Sleep urban legend that I'm researching now. The Manor of Sleep legend was picked up in various magazines in the 1960s, but incidents with very similar characteristics can be found here and there in older media. This newspaper is from the early 1900s and is of no relation to when the Manor of Sleep legend was taken up, but the background of the spirited ways and those people's later conditions bear many similarities to the Manor of Sleep urban legend. I'm still investigating, but these incidents may trace back to the 19th century, and I have seen legends in several folklore books that may have become the basis for the Manor of Sleep. Perhaps this is what Kai was asked to investigate. You add a well-organized notebook to your file. After you receive new information, you may find related books and documents in bookcases or desks. An old newspaper is stuck in the notebook. A series of vanishing across regions. According to sources, before dawn yesterday, a mother and daughter who live in Myojin village went missing. The missing are Maki Kuzuhara and her daughter Kozu. Since last year, the two have been searching for Kuzuhara's missing husband. The two reportedly wandered the mountains nearly every day. The informant says, I hadn't seen them for several days, so I went to visit them. There was no answer, so I went inside, but they were gone. I only saw some black soot-like marks. Similar disappearances are being reported across the area, and some are calling them spirited aways. That's a lot of reading. I need water. Bookshelves are full of volumes of folklore. Okay. There's a time when I used to be interested in them, but it was only a passing phase. In the bookcase, the book Occultism that Akamura wrote is in his letter. The camera obscura is a device used to capture the other world, made by occultists. Kunihiko, I'm going to butcher these names, so I'm sorry. From the late 19th century to the early 20th century, he tried to communicate with and get proof of this other world. The term occultist refers to people involved in the movement to verify Eastern thought using contemporary Western technology. Kunihiko Aso is a prime example of such an occultist. Camera obscura was one of his quintessential experiments. He modified the, at the time, still rare camera by adding a special lens and film. It was supposed to capture unbelievable things, normally invisible to the naked eye, like a so-called different phase interval and spirits and ghosts. They are rare nowadays, but still apparently these cameras are still traded among curio dealers. Most have been broken, and we have lost the chance to see the other world, as well as Asao's achievements for eternity. Still hanging inside the closet. I decided not to tidy them more. Once they were in boxes, I knew they'd never come out again. It's always raining here. Whenever I hear the sound of rain, I can't help but thinking back to what happened that day. That's a crappy way to get trauma. Every time it rains, you all of a sudden have like flashbacks and stuff like that. From here you can see right across the living room on the first floor. Oh. Can't talk to you. Oh, okay.
Ray, you've been working too hard. You should get some rest.
Okay. I'm about to go rest. Oh, Kitty's sleeping on the couch. Cute. Selfie. Okay, just gonna take a look at these first. Use research. According to the notebook left on his desk, Yu was doing some research for Kai Amakura. His notes are full of old accounts of old urban legends and newspaper clippings about disappearances of people who were spirited away. And those people... Kai. No picture of Kai. I never met him personally, but he was a friend of Yu. He used to write from time to time. Yu seems to have known lots of people, both professionally and privately. According to the letter, he and Yu were doing research into urban legends. Maybe the camera obscura was somehow connected with that. I should tell him about the accident. Yeah, it's been 2 months, or a few months at least. You gotta tell him. Kunihiko Asao, a scholar of the occult who lived in the second half of the 19th century. He used the new technology of the West to make various machines designed to prove the existence of the other world. The camera obscura was one of his inventions. According to the book, it could photograph supernatural objects existing on an alternate plane. Was he somehow connected to the manor? An old camera called the camera obscura. It is designed by a man with the same surname as Yu. Oh, so his last name is the same, Asao, to photograph images of spirits and ghosts. But what was the camera doing inside the manor? Alright. Then we could develop this. An image has appeared of a crying woman, just as I thought. I must have taken this during that dream. Camera obscura, the abandoned house, the picture I took in my dream. Maybe if I investigate this woman, I could find something out. Miku, about the woman in this picture, I was wondering if I could get you to try and find out as much about her as you can. Anything is fine. Yes, well, this is a very old picture, so I found it in a newsroom. So it's okay if you can't find anything out. There was just something about her.
Understood. I'll let you know if I find anything.
Thank you, Miku. If you show photos you've developed to Miku, sometimes you can ask her to investigate them for you. If you have them investigated, you can come talk to Miku later to get books and other information. Cool. Night has fallen. You can check if you check the bed with X, you can sleep. Okay. By checking the camera obscura on the desk, you can save your progress. Ray, where are you keeping that camera? Oh, there you are, kitty. Hello. Pet him. Pet him. I could just stare at him. That's time well spent. Okay, let's go.